Hi, I'm Annie. Welcome to the Brave One Yoga YouTube channel. I'm so excited you're here. Today we have a morning yoga challenge to help you get up, get moving, get grooving, and hopefully have an awesome day. So make sure you're wearing something comfortable, you have a little space to move around, and let's go. We're gonna start with hi Lily. Lily, are you gonna do yoga with us today? Oh, how exciting. How exciting. All right, so first we'll start with a breath. So from a standing up position, make sure you can feel your feet on the floor. Bring your hands down to your sides. Take a breath in and reach your arms up tall overhead. On a breath out, lower those arms back down to your side. Let's do that 2 more times. Breath in, reach your arms tall overhead, look up towards the ceiling. Breath out, lower the arms back to your sides. Okay, last one. Take a breath in, reach your arms up tall. And a full breath out, lower the arms down to your sides. Nice. So today we are going to learn the Sun Salutation Pattern. Salutation is a fancy way of saying hello, greetings. So we can think of it as a yoga pattern that we might do in the mornings to say hello to the sun, hello to the day, greetings and salutations to this amazing day that I'm about to have. All right, so starting in mountain pose. Plant your feet flat on the floor. You can wobble from side to side, checking out the feelings in the bottoms of your feet. Make sure your feet are connected to the floor. You can feel them and they feel strong and comfortable. Cool. All right, when your feet feel strong and comfortable on the floor, pause. Let that feeling travel all the way up your legs, all the way up your back, all the way to the top of your head, reaching tall towards the ceiling. Bring your hands to your sides with your palms facing forward. Mountain pose. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. On your next breath in, reach those arms up tall overhead again. Sun pose. On a breath out, open your arms wide, fold forward from the hips, and lean all the way down, coming to a forward fold. At the very bottom, let the back of your neck relax and the top of your head drop straight down towards the floor, looking back behind you. You can keep your knees bent. You can keep your knees working a little bit straighter, whatever feels great to you, just checking out that stretch along the back of your legs. On your next breath in, bring your hands to the fronts of your legs and lift halfway up to a tabletop back, to a nice flat back. On your next breath out, fold all the way forward again. Then bend your knees super deep, tuck your chin to your chest, and press through your feet, lifting all the way back up as you take a breath in and coming all the way to sun pose. On a breath out, open those arms wide, come back to mountain pose. Excellent. So that is the first half of our sun salutation pattern. So let's do that again, and then we'll add the second half of the pattern. You're gonna wanna stand towards the front of your yoga mat if you have a yoga mat, and if not, you can stand right where you are, just keep looking. Okay, so starting in mountain pose. Take a breath in, reach your arms up tall, sun pose. Breath out, open your arms wide, fold forward into your forward fold. Let the top of your head point right down at the ground and your eyes are looking boop into the room behind you. Bring your hands to the fronts of your legs and on a breath in, lift halfway up so your back is flat like a table and your whole body is in the shape of an L. Breath out, lean forward, fold forward again. This time, bend your knees really deep, plant your hands flat on the floor, and step your feet back, coming to plank pose. Hold plank pose for 1 breath in. And then on your breath out, lower your knees to the floor, zip your elbows in towards your chest, and lower your chest and your belly all the way down to the floor. On your next breath in, press through your hands, lifting your chest away from the floor a little bit, coming to Cobra pose. Breath out, lower back down. On your next breath in, tuck your toes behind you, press through your hands, press all the way back to table pose. And then lift your dog tail high in the air, coming to downward facing dog. This upside down V shape. You can bend one knee and then the other, take your dog for a walk. You can bark like a dog if you want. And then look up towards your hands, take a breath in. And on your breath out, use your hands to walk yourself forward, coming all the way back to your forward fold. Bend your knees really deep. Press your feet into the floor, and on a breath in, we're gonna lift all the way back to sun pose. On your breath out, bring your hands back down to mountain pose. Nice. So that's our full sun salutation pattern. So we're gonna do that sun salutation pattern 2 more times for a total of 3 sun salutations to help you have an awesome day. All right, let's go again. Feet flat on the floor, palms pointing forward, that strong, comfortable feeling traveling through your whole body here in mountain pose. Take a breath in and a breath out. On your next breath in, raise those arms all the way up to the ceiling in sun pose. Breath out, open your arms wide, fold forward, all the way to forward fold, top of your head points down towards the floor. Next breath in, bring your hands to the fronts of your shin, lift halfway up to our halfway forward fold. We've got this tall table back. Reach through the top of your head, reach through your dog tail. On a breath out, fold all the way forward again. Bend your knees super deep, plant your hands on the floor, and step your feet back one at a time, coming to plank pose. Super strong plank pose. Take a breath in. On your breath out, lower your knees to the floor, zip your elbows towards your chest, and lower your belly and your chest all the way down to the floor. Next breath in, press through the hands, lift the chest away from the floor, Cobra pose. Breath out, lower back down. Tuck your toes behind you. On a breath in, press through your hands, back to table, and then lift that dog tail high towards the ceiling in downward facing dog. You can bend your knees one at a time, take your dog for a walk. You can bark like a dog if you want. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Look up towards your hands, take a breath in, and then on your breath out, walk those feet forward, coming back to your forward fold. Bend your knees super deep, press your feet into the floor, and on a breath in, lift all the way back to sun pose. Hello, sun. Hello, amazing day I'm about to have. And on your breath out, lower your arms back to your sides, coming to mountain pose. Nice. Okay, that was number 2. We have 1 sun salutation left to go. Are you ready? Okay, hopping into mountain pose. Can you feel your feet on the floor? Can you feel your fingers? Can you feel the top of your head lifting up towards the ceiling? Take a breath in and a breath out. On your next breath in, lift those arms way up towards the ceiling in sun pose. Hello, sun. On a breath out, open your arms wide, fold forward. Eyes are looking back into the room behind you, and your knees can be as bent as you like. Bring your hands to the fronts of your legs. On a breath in, lift halfway up. Reach out through the top of your head, reach back through your dog tail. Nice long back here in our tall table pose, halfway forward fold. On a breath out, fold all the way forward. Bend your knees, plant your hands. Step your feet back, coming to plank pose. Last time, super strong in plank. Take a breath in. On your breath out, lower your knees to the floor, and then lower your belly and your chest all the way down to the floor. Zip your elbows in towards your sides, and on a breath in, press up into Cobra. Breath out, lower back down. Tuck your toes behind you, and on a next breath in, press back to table pose, and then all the way up to downward facing dog. Bend one leg at a time. Last time in downward facing dog pose, last chance to bark like a dog, should you choose. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Breath in, look up towards your hands. And then on your breath out, walk your feet forward, coming back to your forward fold. Bend your knees super deep, press through your feet, and rise all the way back to sun pose. With a breath out, lower those hands back to your sides. And we'll pause here in mountain for a few breaths. You can bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest. Notice the feeling of your breath. Is it fast? Is it slow? Can you feel your heartbeat? Is it faster? How do you feel different from before we did these sun salutations? Do you feel warmer? One more breath here. And then bring your hands back to your sides. We'll take a breath in, reach up tall. Bring your palms together, and on your breath out, we're gonna come all the way down through a squat. Keeping your hands together right in front of your chest, here in frog pose. Take a breath in, and a breath out. Plant your hands on the floor in front of you. Walk them out, maybe one handprint in front of you, and then lower your head. Let the back of your neck relax, coming into one last forward fold. One more breath in and out. And on your next breath in, use your hands to walk yourself back forward. Bring the hands behind you, and then come to a cross-legged seat. We'll pause in our cross-legged seat for about 2 minutes to have a little bit of relaxation before we have the rest of our day. So let your hips be heavy towards the floor. Let the top of your head reach up towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. And we'll take a few deep breaths. You can let your hands be here on your knees. You can have your hands be on the floor, whatever is the most comfortable for you. Noticing your breath as it enters through your nose and flows back out. Noticing the way that you feel warm. And taking a moment to say to yourself in your mind, today is going to be great. Take another full breath in and a breath out. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, blink your eyes open, and we'll take one last breath together to end our yoga practice. So take a breath in, reach those arms up tall, and on a breath out, bring your arms back down to your sides. Thank you so much for practicing yoga with me today. I hope you have an awesome day. Thanks so much. See you soon. Lily, hi. Did you do some yoga today? Oh yes, some sleepy dog yoga. Come here. Yeah, sleepy dog yoga, huh?